guys, welcome to the Jimbo Slice Workshop. We're back again in this new 2017 year with a tool that's been around in the market for a couple years. So we have the M18 brushed jigsaw. Now this is needed for an update. I would love to see a brushless fuel variant of this, but for now we have the brush version. So the model on this is 2645-20. Now what you get with this is you have 2,700 strokes per minute. Okay, it's actually a pretty powerful saw. It runs your standard T-shank blades. Okay, this is your blade release lever here on the front. Okay, you also get a cover here for when you hook it up to dust extraction to pull any of the chips out to keep them from flying out. Now, when I'm not on a vacuum, I don't like having that guard over the front. So it also has 4 different settings for orbital feature, which is nice to get on a saw. Through your various nothing all the way to 4 for when you're cutting softer materials. Usually when you're scrolling, you want more of your first setting for that. Okay, so bare tool price on this right now is $129.99. You can get this with tool combos at various retailers. When you purchase the fuel kit, you can usually get this as a bare tool. You don't really see this too often as a kit. They do have a kit with just your standard XC batteries. So, let's see. So you can bevel all the way to 45 degrees with this. Okay, it actually has the way you pull. It's kind of locks in. It's got detents at 0, 90, 15, 45, and 30 degrees, but not in that particular order. So basically, you undo your lever, okay, and you slide to your detent, and you lock it in. You can make your double cuts, okay. Let's change it. Kind of push forward on this, on the base here, and pull it back in to lock your angle. Now there is no particular angle gauge on here, so you just kind of got to know that they go in 15-degree variations. Okay, you can run this with any of your M18 packs. I suggest running an XC pack. You can put a 9.0 on here, but it may counterbalance your tool. So I like to run either 4 or 5.0s on here. The 3.0 XCs are kind of obsolete per se. Maybe we'll see a compact 3.0 you can run on here, but it's nice having the double cell rows in there for your amperage draw. So I did say 45-degree maximum, 2,700 strokes per minute, and the stroke length I don't see available on Milwaukee's website. So you do have the ability to take the non-marring shoe off, okay, your base plate here, so if you're just running regular ply, you can take that shoe off to get a better slide on it. You can put a little wax or something on there. I've seen guys do. But if you're working with a more delicate surface, finished material, pop that plastic on there and it will protect your cutting surface from scratches and whatnot. So, okay, so our manual here doesn't really have a stroke length, so I'll search the interweb for one. So one notable thing that this saw does not have is a LED light to guide your line, so you're kind of out of luck there. It is a variable speed trigger. Okay, and you also have a lock on or lock feature, so the trigger does not activate while it's in your bag. There is no lock on feature, so if you are to pull that trigger all the way back, you cannot lock your tool on. That's a disadvantage to some top handle jigsaws. That's why I prefer the the barrel handle jigsaws. You turn it on is on. There's a wheel to adjust your variable speed, and off you go. These I don't particularly care for scrolling because your speed is too variable in there. Some guys prefer the touch of that, but I like this for quick notches and quick cuts. So. So we've talked a little bit about the orbital features of the saw. Like I said, it has 4 orbital settings plus off, so technically it would be 5. This is a long ripping blade, cross-cutting blade, whatever. This is good for like beam timber, 4x4s and stuff like this. So this is off right here. So you can see the saw, the blade goes fully in plane. But when we put it the most drastic for 4, slow it down, you can see how it pulls back to make the cut. So the blade is only going through the wood once. So that's going to allow you to make better cuts through harder lumber. So we're going to see in this PT 4x4 here. So if we should go to the first setting, you can see a little bit. This is good for more of your scroll cutting. And as you get into more aggressive orbital modes, that's your most aggressive right here. Okay, so for like metal, you don't want to orbit, but in full lumber, you want full orbit on. So I'm going to show you the difference it makes going in through this. I'm going to stop because I'm burning my blade up. So I could barely get through this and that. So I'm going to kick all the way out to 4, full on orbit. Look at that. Now part of it, there's an issue. There's a big knot right in there. Look at that. So it chews right through it when you have full orbit on. So I'm going to take a 2x material. I'm going to go through all different speeds so you can really see the advantage in different materials of having that orbit feature. So as you can see, guys, the M18 Jigsaw performs very well over different materials and thicknesses and applications. Whether you need a scroll on the job site or cut metal, whatever it may be, as long as you have the right blade, this tool will get the job done. It does have a couple shortcomings, as you saw with the not having a light. Brushless motor could increase runtime. We have 3 bars left on this 5.0 for that little bit of cutting that we did. Milwaukee Jigsaws, they've always tended to be battery eaters for whatever reason it may be. So if we can get a barrel gripped brushless version with some dust extraction on it, I think it could be a really great saw. Personally, I keep this away from more of your finer woodworking jobs. I would strongly recommend the Bosch 572 EBL or even Festool Carvex if you can swing that. If you're looking for a cordless option, one of the best cordless jigsaws, you got to buy it from Canada. It's the brushless. I don't have a model number. It's the Makita LXT brushless barrel grip. Stateside, we only have a top handle, which I don't quite understand that. So if you want a good woodworking saw, go Makita for that. But this is a good contractor saw. It's not lacking in power, as you can see. Cuts through 2x material, no problem. You can scroll on it, you can cut metal. So, good to have in the bag if you're already in the M18 lineup. It's not a bad saw. Just a standard brush jigsaw. So, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Check me out on Instagram, Jimbo Slice Workshop.